It occurred to me yesterday that I have mentioned the little bitty bow drill kit that I made and took with me to summer camp several times over the past couple of videos, but I've never actually demonstrated that it would work. So I'm going to take care of that in this video. Stay tuned. My goal for the little bow drill kit I made and took with me to summer camp this year was to make sure that it would fit in the side cargo pocket of my Boy Scout uniform pants. What I did was I stuck a tape measure down in that pocket and tipped it sideways and measured from corner to corner, and I came up with 9 inches. I made sure that this little kit was no piece of it was longer than 9 inches. This is one of the fireboards I took with me. I brought 2 with me. You can see that this is well worn. I got a lot of practice with it. It's 9 inches long from end to end. It's about, I don't know, anywhere from 3/8 to maybe 5/8 of an inch thick. It's made out of white pine. I've found that naturally dead, lightly degraded white pine makes a fantastic fireboard. So that was my fireboard. Here's my bow. I've showed this off before. It's a 9-inch bow. It's about 3/8 of an inch in diameter. It's made from a little piece of honeysuckle. The bow cord is just maybe a 1/8 of an inch diameter nylon cord I picked up somewhere. That's it. Little bitty bow. And this is not actually the spindle I took with me to summer camp. This is a goldenrod. It's about, I don't know, maybe 7/16 in diameter. The one that I took to summer camp, I just simply wore out, and it's now in my kindling pile. But this is the same material. This is about 4.5 inches long at this point. It's rather new. I've used it a few times. You can see that it's nicely charred on one end, but this one's relatively new. The other piece of my kit is this little bitty stone thunderhead. I believe this is granite. I'm not 100% sure. I picked it up on the shore of Kelly's Island when my Boy Scout troop was up there bicycling for a weekend this past May. It's not real thick. It's maybe just a little bit over 1/4 of an inch thick, and I put a little divot in it with a cold chisel that I have here in the shop. And it used to be almost white, but you can see it's taken up some oils out of my hands, a little bit dirty, probably got some charcoal dust rubbed into it. And so it's kind of discolored and a little bit ugly, but it used to be almost white. This little guy is so thin that sometimes it gets hot. Fire by friction is not a 100% process, and sometimes I don't get an ember. And on those times when I'm struggling really hard, I really go for it and try to heat things up. That little tiny thunderhead can get hot. Sometimes I have to turn loose of it. It's too hot to handle. So there's the kit, along with the thunderhead. I carried that around in my cargo pants pocket all day, every day, for a whole week. I let a few people play with it. Had a lot of success. It was fun to demonstrate, and maybe I've convinced a few people that smaller bow drill kits are actually very effective. So it's been raining off and on for the past couple of days. When we get a break in the rain, I'll go outside and see if I can light this kit up. Stay tuned. We finally got a break in the weather, so let's give my little summer camp miniature bow drill kit a try. Folks, that's a monster ember. I don't care how you make one. Hey, look at that. All right, let's put it in the tinder bundle. Whee! Welcome to tomorrow. In my haste to try and wrap this video up between rain showers yesterday, I failed to check and see if my phone had sufficient battery power, and it died on me. I discovered it this morning when I was looking at the footage, and fortunately I was able to capture the tinder bundle going to flame, but it cut off my concluding remarks. It's raining again outside today, and so I'm back working in my basement. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my little summer camp bow drill kit in action. It's really quite functional. I've had a lot of fun playing with it over the past couple of months. Several friends of mine have been able to get embers with it. I'm trying to convince people to use smaller and smaller bow drill kits. They're capable of producing really fast, really fat embers. That said, I will have to admit that this kit in particular is kind of on the borderline of novelty size. I made it this size to fit in my cargo pants pocket in my scout uniform pants. That's how I designed this, and it's kind of small. Again, the bow is only 9 inches long. It's a little bit finicky to work with if you don't practice with it. If you're thinking about giving small bow drill bows in particular a try, this is still my favorite one. It's 16 inches long. It's made out of honeysuckle, about a 1/2 inch in diameter. I really love this thing. It's good not only for wildflower type spindles, it's also good for hand carved wooden spindles as long as you keep them about a 1/2 inch or so in diameter. So that's that, folks. Think small, go fast. If you haven't done so already, try a small bow drill kit. I think you'll really enjoy it. Once you try it, I don't think you'll go back to full-size bow drill kits ever again. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye-bye.